Most people live on autopilot, just going through the motions of their daily lives. We wake up, go to work, interact with others, and return home, often without ever truly checking in with ourselves. Our routines become so familiar that we barely notice them, and our minds wander from one thought to the next, rarely pausing to reflect. It's easy to get swept up in the noise and busyness of the world, losing touch with what's really happening inside us. But what if you hit pause and started really be paying attention to yourself? Imagine what it would feel like to step out of the rush, even for a moment, and simply notice your own presence. What if you gave yourself permission to slow down and observe your thoughts, your feelings, and your reactions without judgment or distraction? This simple act of pausing can be the gateway to a deeper understanding of who you are. That's where true change begins. Let's get real. Growth doesn't start with pretending everything is fine or ignoring what's uncomfortable. It starts with honesty with yourself. When you look in the mirror and allow yourself to see what's really there, you open the door to transformation. Honest conversations, both with yourself and with others, are the foundation of self-awareness. Self-work isn't about fixing what's wrong with you. It's not about labeling yourself as broken or flawed. Instead, it's about embracing your humanity with all its complexity and beauty. It's about recognizing that you are a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. The journey of self-awareness is about compassion, not criticism. It's about getting curious, really curious, about what's going on inside. Curiosity is the key that unlocks self-discovery. When you approach your inner world with wonder instead of judgment, you create space for growth. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why did I react that way? What do I truly need in this moment? Start by noticing your thoughts. Are they kind? Are they supportive? Or do they tear you down? Our inner dialogue shapes the way we see ourselves and the world. By becoming aware of your thoughts, you can begin to shift them in a more positive direction. Journaling can help you track patterns and gain insight into your mental habits. Are they holding you back? Sometimes the stories we tell ourselves keep us stuck in fear or self-doubt. Notice when your thoughts make you hesitate or second-guess yourself. These moments are opportunities to challenge old beliefs and rewrite your narrative. Next, pay attention to your triggers. What situations or words spark strong emotions in you? Triggers are like signposts, pointing to areas that need your attention and care. Instead of avoiding them, try to understand what they're teaching you about your needs and boundaries. What things set you off or make you feel small. No judgment, just observe. Notice how your body reacts, how your mood shifts, and what thoughts arise. This gentle observation helps you break free from automatic reactions and gives you the power to choose your response. This is self-awareness, the courage to look within even if it feels uncomfortable. It's about facing your fears, your insecurities, and your hopes with open eyes. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to sit with discomfort and learn from it, rather than running away. The more you notice, the more you understand. Each insight brings you closer to your true self. You begin to see patterns in your behavior, understand your emotional triggers, and recognize the beliefs that shape your actions. This understanding is the foundation for real, lasting change. And with understanding comes healing. When you acknowledge your pain and your struggles, you give yourself the chance to heal. Self-compassion allows you to move forward, letting go of old wounds and embracing new possibilities. You stop reacting on impulse and start responding with intention. Instead of letting your emotions control you, you learn to pause, reflect, and choose your actions. This shift from reaction to response is where your power lies. Here's the magic. When you're self-aware, you see what brings you peace and what drains your energy. You become more attuned to the people, places, and activities that nourish your soul, and you learn to set boundaries with those that don't. This clarity helps you make choices that align with your values and your well-being. You get to choose what you allow in your life. You realize that you have the power to say yes to what uplifts you and no to what holds you back. This sense of agency is incredibly freeing. That's where the confidence comes in. Self-awareness gives you clarity. When you know who you are and what you want, you move through the world with a sense of purpose. You trust yourself to make decisions that honor your needs and dreams. It frees you from old patterns. You're no longer trapped by habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. Instead, you create new ways of being that reflect your true self. You start living as the real you, not the version shaped by everyone else. So take a breath, notice what's happening inside. Give yourself permission to be present, to feel and to grow. This is your journey, and every step you take brings you closer to inner peace. That's the first step to a life filled with clarity, confidence, and emotional freedom. You've got this. Remember, self-awareness isn't a destination, it's a lifelong practice. Each day is a new opportunity to learn, to heal, and to become more of who you truly are. Your best self is waiting. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that every moment of awareness brings you closer to the peace and fulfillment you deserve.